Welcome to another edition of YatlifeChronicles, where we are better together than separated. I wanted to talk to you guys today about building yourself up. Uh, it's a it's a great topic, great subject. A lot of people wake up in the morning, with the wrong attitude, with the wrong perspective about life, wake up with the wrong energy. So this episode is about waking up with the right energy, waking up with the right attitude, just being able to put the right people in your life that you need first thing in the morning as soon as you wake up. Because a lot of times what we do first thing in the morning dictate our whole day. If you're arguing with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, arguing with staff at work, arguing with friends and family, that dictates your whole day. And we just want to try to tap into our more productive energy. You know what I'm saying? Our more productive inclinations, skills, and talents, and different things that's gonna help move us forward. It's hard moving forward in life. With bills, the adversities. You know what I'm saying? The difficulties that you be going through, the difficulties that your family going through around you. You know what I'm saying? Not only is you dealing with your problems, but you're dealing with a lot of other people's problems as well. And I know it's hard to move on. It's hard to, keep pushing forward, keep taking that foot and putting it in front of the other one, But this podcast, man, we're gonna try to teach you to put that other foot in front of the other one, instead of putting the other foot behind the other one and going backwards. We wanna go forward. Um, it's a quote by Friedrich Nietzsche, uh, ancient philosopher. And it goes something like this. You rather build yourself up than trying to pull the teeth out the world who is indifferent to your existence. You know, and that quote meant a lot to me. Simple fact is because we try to do so much to pull the teeth out the world. You know, the world did this to us. The world did that to us. The world is just not responding how we want it to respond. So we lash out. We mad. We angry. We give up. You know what I'm saying? We don't move forward. You know, and what happens is we fall into that stationary position for years out our life. You know, we can't continue to try to pull the teeth out the world who is indifferent to our existence. Only thing that we can do is build ourselves up, try to build each other up. You know, we better together than separated. The more we try to build each other up, you know what I'm saying, the more we can be a compatible unit, the more we can be a compatible team. You know, some of the things I do when I build myself up in the morning, first thing I do when I get up is I look at my Credit Karma experience, check all my emails, you know, and see what, and try to improve in my credit, you know, read chapters, read books, and I mean, a lot of times you can't be bothered with the wrong things. You can't let your mind be stimulated with the wrong things, because what happens is that, you'll fall into off track. It'll throw you off course. It'll deviate you from what you trying to get did. There's a lot going on in this world. So it's hard to stay focused, and I understand that. That's why I'm coming to you on my podcast in order to help you get that balance, in order to help you stay focused. You know, I mean, I'm never gonna leave my viewers, just hanging. You know, I'm gonna always try to teach my viewers how to move a step forward. You know, um, building yourself up, it takes a lot. It takes willpower, it takes determination. Your will is everything. You know what I'm saying? Once you have the will to do something, that's like the Supreme Court in your mind. You know, you done went through all the other courts. But once you get to that will is the Supreme Court of your mind, because it's going to tell your mind everything else that it need to do. You know, that the will is like the final judgment, you know. So once you have that willpower to do something, you gonna do it. And you know, we just gotta have the willpower to move forward daily. We gotta have the willpower to be determined to improve, to ameliorate ourselves, to just be better than who we were yesterday. You know, we can't keep staying in stagnant positions, you know, wearing the same mask through life. You know, I can't wear the same mask in life right now at the age of 45 and that I wore at 25 or that I wore at 35. You know, I have to wear a different mask in life, you know, because what happens is that you put on different masks in life when you grow and you mature. You know, when you mature, when you get older, what happens is that, you know, your mind take on a certain evolution, you know, because of everything you've been through, your past experiences, you know, the people, you know, you've been around that has molded your personality, you know, and you really have to do your best at going inside yourself, find out what it is that you want, find out what it is that makes you happy, find out what it is that you've been missing out on in your life, find out what it is that can help you get to where you want to be and have that peace, you know. Be able to have that peace, have that tranquility, you know what I'm saying? Have that love for yourself, you know. Before you can love anybody else, you gotta love yourself first, you know. And I mean, these are some of the keys to building yourself up. I know we want to be worried about this and we want to be worried about that and we want to be, you know, we want to sit up and talk about this person and talk about that person and this and that. But at the end of the day, we're going backwards that way. We're not going forward. You know, and our whole objective is to move forward. You know, we can't go backwards. You know, we study talking about people. If we study, got other people's names in our mouth, study worried about the next person, then that ain't carrying us too far along, too far ahead in life. Because here it is, we giving time and energy to somebody else. You know, that time and energy we giving to somebody else, we can be trying to get with that person and use that person as a resource and whatever endeavors of life that we, you know, that we plant seeds in, you know. So, I mean, you know, we got to be smart, you know, we got to use our time wisely and we got to use our time productively. You know, we can't use our time tearing people down because honestly, we ain't doing nothing but tear ourselves down. You know what I'm saying? You know, we want to sit around and we want to tear people down every day. But honestly, who are we? You know, we got to be tore down inside too to tear somebody else down. You know, you don't see the successful, you don't see the rich people tearing each other down. They coming together and building each other up, becoming more powerful. You know, and where we at in life, you know what I'm saying, you know, in poverty, you know what I'm saying, I mean, you know, just low income this, low income that. You know, we have to build people up. We have to build, because we have to, you know, the kids look up to us. And what happens is that if we don't put the right jewels, if we don't put the right things in their mind, then what happens is they become a product of us. You know, they grow up, they talking about people, they hate no people, they doing this and doing that because of the role models that they looked up to. You know, so I mean, you know, as you know, if we gonna move this thing further, what we have to do is, you know, we have to be a better example for them. You know, so they won't keep picking up the negative vibes, and you know, they can pick up some positive and productive vibes from us. You know, I know we like to complain a lot. You know, and complaining is easy to do. You know, everybody like to complain, but complaining ain't gonna get anything did. What we have to learn how to do, we have to learn how to be problem solvers at the end of the day. You know, the more we learn how to problem solve, the more we'll know how to handle life a lot better, know how to deal with it. You know, if we looking at life through an emotional eye, if we always looking at life through just a complainer's eye, if we looking at life through a pessimistic eye, then we're not gonna get things done because we're not thinking our way out of it. We're not trying to problem solve. And at the end of the day, we gotta have problem solving skills. You know, and especially in this era, this era here is man. You know, I ain't even gotta say it, but you know, this era here is we need it. You know, not only for ourselves but also for the individuals around us. You know, we got to be a light for other people as well. But back to what I was saying, as far as building yourself up, you have to get around the right people, things you like to do. Um, what keeps you at peace, so that you can just get in that right frame of mind where you can hear your hunches, you can hear yourself think. You know, you can hear that sixth sense. You know, telling you something that you know that you need to do that you probably been wanting to do for a long time. You know, it's important to hear yourself think. It's important to be able to go inside yourself and see what it is that you like, see what it is that you need to do, see what it is that turns you on and keep moving you forward, and that will take you out that stagnant position you in, that stagnant relationship, that stagnant life situation, that stagnant job that you've been wanting to leave and do your own business or go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is that, whatever position you guys in, I just want you to know you don't have to be stuck there. You know, it's on you whether you want to get up and you want to get out that position. You know, we can't be stuck in positions that ain't carrying us nowhere. You know, we have a big problem with that. We want to sit stuck in positions that's not carrying us nowhere. You know, we want to be in positions that's carrying us from, block to block, next level to next level. You know, we want to progress instead of regress. You know, we see people regressing all the time. Man, fuck yesterday. Yesterday it's gone now. Only thing we got now is today. You know, so with that being said, we're gonna try to get everything we did. We're gonna try to get everything we need to get done today. You know, every yesterday is gone now. We can't get nothing done today and yesterday. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get everything done today. You know, and like I say, each one teach one. You know, as you build yourself up, as you build your character up, you know, you gotta have the right influences around you. You gotta have the right things that stimulate your mind. You gotta have the right aspects of life, you know, that you just, engage yourself in. You know, and I mean, getting mentally organized is hard, and I understand that because you have this going on. You got the kids, you got your job, you got your hustle, you have this going on, and death in the family, and you gotta fly here and you gotta do this and fly there, and I understand that. But make sure that you organize. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody take you out your comfort zone if you're not ready for all that. You know, sometimes in this life and in this era right now, we have to see things and we have to, send our condolences from afar. Because we can't be at every place at one time. It's a lot going on right now. What we got to do is we got to focus on us and focus on our businesses, and we got to focus on our brand and whatever envelope it is that we trying to push at the end of the day. That's our most important and main agenda. Is to be there to push our own envelope. We don't need nobody else to help us push it because we're gonna push it ourselves. So we can't get disturbed and we can't disrupt our flow with the different things that's going on in life that's keeping us deviated from our main goal in our in the path and the journey we on to complete our mission in life. You know, I remember when I was locked up, I used to just sit and I used to just think to myself. That's why when I'm out now You know, I can just go anywhere and just sit and just think and be around nature and, you know, just be able to think and let some beautiful thoughts come to my mind. You know, like I say, any bad situation you in, take yourself up out of it. Get up out that house. Whatever the demons and evil spirits in that house, whatever going on in there, whatever relationship you in and friendship you in, whatever the case, whatever is not, whatever is holding you up from moving you forward, get up out of there. You know, get up out of there and get up out that relationship and move. And sometimes you have to start at the bottom. You might have to sleep in your car for a few days, you know, but you got to protect the thoughts of your mind, because if you don't protect the thoughts of your mind, a lot of stuff will run you crazy, you know, and you got to be able to govern that mind. You got to be able to protect that mind, you know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things about building yourself up, is getting around the right people, is getting around the right things that you love to do. You know, a lot of times we live for everybody else but us. You know, we living for this person. We in a relationship, we living for him. We living for her. We working over here. We working, giving our whole life to this job. And we never get no time of our own. We never be able to take what we have done for somebody else and make it into our own. And that's what time we on now. We got to take things that we learned and things that we have educated ourselves to, people that have educated us to, we have to take it and we have to make it into our own. That's one of the things about moving forward in life, you know, is being able to learn from people, taking what you done learned from people and making it into your own, you know, infusing it into your own DNA, you know, and being able to make it work for you. You know, we just can't do a job for 20 years and 15 years and not learn anything from it as to where we can benefit from it ourselves. You know, they say one of the greatest leaders and the greatest bosses is, you know, the followers. You know, one that's been taught for years, one that's been an employee for years. You know, but at some point in time, you know, we got to get to the point where we gonna say, you know, we say, hey, you know, what we've been doing, we finna take this and we finna do it for our own self. You know, we not finna just continue to work up under somebody else. Ain't nothing wrong with working up under somebody else, but have a higher goal in mind as to where you can have something and build something for yourself. You know, where you can start creating you a legacy. You know, and once you create you a legacy, and once you create you a business, when you leave this earth, then your kids and your grandkids and things of that nature, they can pick up where you left off. You know, it ain't just like you create something and you know, listen, these kids now, man, these kids so smart now today, and I mean, they taking things and they really being creative, you know. And like I said, in this world now, we have to be creative. You know, we have to start some things so that, you know, our kids, our grandkids can just pick up where we left off if something ever happened to us. You know, but it's our job to get started first. You know, we gotta build ourselves up. We can't pull the teeth out the world who is indifferent to our existence. The world don't care if you die. You know, because you know, just as well as you die, somebody else being born. You know, so we can't spend a lot of time worried about this and why the world like this and why the world like this and why this going on and why that going on. No, what we gotta worry about is what we got going on. You know, because at the end of the day, we'll be so worried about what the world got going on to the point we forget to get anything going on for ourselves. You know, so as men, as women, you know, we want to build ourselves up. You know, we want to be able to progress instead of regress. You know, we want to be able to just be around the right aspects of life that bring out our best potential. We want to be around people that bring out our best potential. We want to be around things that bring out our best potential. We want to be around devices, books, and, you know, just things that we like to do that bring out our best potential. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be around people that's arguing every day, you know, worried about what this person worth and worried about that. Ain't gonna get us nowhere. That ain't gonna get us nowhere. You know, another person bankroll ain't your bankroll. You know, you got to worry about you getting a bankroll at the end of the day. You know, and that's about building yourself up. You know what I'm saying? That's about building yourself up. That's about teaching yourself the importance of having a goal. You know, you got to build your mind up. You know what I'm saying? You got to put the right seeds in it. You know, you got to put the right thoughts in it. You know, you got to be able to channel your thoughts from a pessimistic thought to an optimistic thought. You know, when you having bad thoughts, just try to channel it into a good thought. You know, just something that'll help you move forward. Because sometimes when we have thoughts, we can linger on the same thought day after day after day after day after day after day. No, we gotta have that thought, be able to know how to problem solve or whatever we're going through, and we gotta be able to move forward. You know, we got to be problem solvers in life because that's the only way we're going to be able to move forward. You know, we can't be complainers. We can't, blame everybody else for our faults, our flaws. No, what we got to do is recognize our faults, recognize our flaws, and work on them, ameliorate them. You know, ain't nobody to blame for, what's going on in our life. Our parents ain't to blame. Our girlfriend, our boyfriend, whatever, our friends, our job, none of that. Ain't nobody to blame but us. And I guess once we start taking responsibility, then our life will start becoming more fruitful. We'll start becoming more elusive, you know, because at the end of the day, you really have to watch what you associate, who you associate yourself with, what you associate yourself with, So in building yourself up, you know, it takes a certain gratitude to understand and appreciate the person who you are already, because like I say, it could be worse. Your life could be worse. It's people dying every day. You wake up, you got air, you got breath to breathe, and a life to live, a new beginning. You know what I'm saying? To go out there and attack. So I mean, you just have to just do things conducive to just keeping you moving forward. It's hard. It's hard. I know it's hard. You have to do things to build your body up, to keep your body intact. We can't sit on the couch. You can't rest. I know we like to eat and watch a lot of them TV shows. It's cool, but hey.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to dump some mulch here, but he'll be gone real quick.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, so you need me to move?
Just for a second. I don't want to knock over your camera. He's going to come right to the edge. Is
that
okay?
So the guy got to drop the mulch here, and so there will be a part 2 to this, and this is part 1. So I'll be moving to a different location and doing a part 2. This was a nice scenery, so I had picked it. So thank you for tuning in to YatlifeChronicles. This is another edition. We are better together than separated. Thank you for tuning in.